us last night. And welcome to everyone, the final performance of Guys and Dolls. We're so glad you could be with us this afternoon. A shout out to Lisa, who is one of the moms manning the doors for our actors. She jumped in my the crew and my team last night. But tonight this afternoon I want to talk about the actors. Marcy, my sister, when I said, oh, something else, I'm going to be let's do it. Well, this is a show about illegal gambling. There's some heavy drinking in Havana, Cuba, right? Like, I'm not really sure this is one for the kids. And it's the junior version, so it's PG, of course. But when we brought this show to the actors, again, they didn't know these songs. This is all new material for them. They don't kind of know that there's even a movie version, with Marlon Brando and Frank Sinatra. Right? Like, these are some big parts to fill. And they brought it. They not only brought it, they exceeded my expectations. When we said, oh, can you try an accent? They jumped in and they did it. So we have some just extremely talented kids in our community. And in our kids, right? These are middle schoolers and one high schooler. So imagine like we were doing that in middle school. I could not have done this. So extremely proud of each actor, from someone who it's their first show. And then I wanted to give a shout out in the crowd because Jalen Huerta. This show is for you if you can hear me. She started the very first show, has done every show with us. She was 7 years old. She was a little pirate in Peter Pan. And she's done lead roles and everything in between. So this is her last show. She ages out at 15. So we dedicate this performance to Miss Jalen, who's Betty South Street tonight. So thank you all for coming, and we'll see you after.
Gamblers, with your dice, your cards, your horses. Just around the corner is our little mission where you are always welcome to seek refuge from this jungle of sin. Join me, brothers and sisters, in resisting the devil, and we can put the devil... Remember, friends, the Save a Soul mission located at 409 West 49th Street, open all day and all night. Oh, never mind.
too bad that such a doll wastes all her time being good. How can she make any money from that?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Yeah.
Harry the horse, pleased to meet you.
Harry the horse, how are you? You know Nicely Johnson.
Yeah, how's those?
Nicely.
Tell me, Nathan Detroit, has he got a place for his crap games?
He's still looking for a place.
The heat is on.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and looking for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
5,000 bucks!
Where'd you acquire it?
I collected the reward on my father.
Everyone is looking for action. I wish Nathan would.
Oh, well, I'm Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department. Hello.
A pleasure.
Either of you guys seen Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean the Nathan Detroit who's been running a floating crap game around here. You can tell from me. I know that right now he's running around trying to find a spot.
Hi, Nathan.
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everybody's starting the account of that lousy Brannigan, and I can't.
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit?
Oh, hello, Lieutenant. I hope you don't think I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigans.
Detroit, I imagine you were having trouble finding a place for your old crap.
Oh, the heat is on, as you now know from the fact that you have to live on your salary.
So, Nathan, you find a place for the game?
I was just over at the Billmore garage. Joey says he might take a chance on us use the place if we give him 1,000 bucks
1,000 bucks.
in cash.
Nathan, can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't buy Adelaide a present today. And you know what day it is? It's me and Adelaide's 14th anniversary. We've been engaged 14 years.
Nathan, concentrate on the game. The town's up to here with high players. The Greeks in town.
Brandy Bottle Bates.
Scranton Slayer.
I know. I can make a fortune. But where can I have the game?
The Billboard Garage wants a grant.
But we ain't got grand on hand.
And they now have a lock on the door of the gym at public school 84.
There's a stock room behind the Flosky's bar.
But Mrs. McCluskey ain't a good scout.
And takes me in how they are. The back of the PlayStation's out.
So the Billboard Garage is a spot.
But the 1,000 bucks we ain't got.
Why is good all relied upon Nathan Detroit. If you're looking for action, he'll furnish the spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan. Long and slow, it's just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York.
Where's the action? Where's the game?
Gotta have the game or we'll die from shame.
It's the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New
Nathan Detroit's crap game will float again. My boys will let you know where it is.
Say Nathan, I was slick fast and Sky Master.
Sky Masterson. Now there's the highest player of them all.
Wait, maybe you can borrow 1,000 from Sky.
Not Sky. That kind of money ain't lending money. It's betting money. So why don't I bet? Why don't I bet on 1,000 on something?
You would bet the Sky Masterson?
I ain't scared. I'm perfectly willing to take the risk, provided I can find a bet in which there's no chance of losing. He likes crazy bets. Oh, run me to Miss Mindy's restaurant and ask her how many pieces of cheesecake they sold yesterday, and also how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake? How much strudel?
Wait, what? How do you want to know for?
Just find out. Now beat me. Here comes Adelaide. If she finds out I'm running the crap game, she never set foot on you again.
Hello, Nathan, dear.
Adelaide Pigeon.
You go ahead, girls. Order me a tuna fish on rye and a chocolate hot fudge sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise.
Okay, Adelaide.
We gotta get back to the hot box.
Still rehearsing?
Yeah, that slave driver, Charlie, he's been working us all day. Finally, I says, look, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get something to eat. And he says,
You don't want to eat. You just want to meet that cheap bum Nathan Detroit.
So what'd you say?
I told him, I says, I'll meet whoever I want. Nathan, happy anniversary. Well, I left the present. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Surprise!
A present.
Hope you like it.
A belt.
Read the card.
Ah, sugar is sweet, and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. That is so sweet. Honey, look, about your present. I didn't get one. I'm sorry.
Oh, I kind of like when you forget to give me a present. It makes me feel like we're married.
Don't worry. One of these days, I'll be in the money, and you'll have more mink than a mink.
Nathan, darling, I can do about anything. Just as long as you don't start running that crap game again.
The crack game, what an absurd thought.
Nathan, yesterday, Minnie sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel than cheesecake. That's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Nothing, honey. Look, I'm expecting you, fellow, and I know you're hungry.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy, fellas.
Why, Nathan, you old promoter, you.
How are you, Scott? Gonna be in town long?
Flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yes, there's lots of action down there. Want to come with me?
No, I got a lot of things to do. See, you hungry? Maybe we could go into Mindy's and grab a piece of cheesecake or a strudel or something.
No, I think I'll go get the late results.
But you will admit that Mindy's has the greatest cheesecake in the whole country.
Yes, I am quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
Well, some still say Mindy's strudel is better. Offhand, which do you think they sell more? Strudel or cheesecake?
Well, I never given it much thought. But if everyone's like I am, I'd say Mindy sells much more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
I will bet you $1,000 that Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a little story. When I was a young man about to go out into the world, my father says to me a very valuable thing. Son, the old guy says, one of these days in your travels, a guy is gonna walk up to you with a brand new deck of cards. And bet that he can make the jack of spades jump out and squirt cider in your ear. And son, do not bet this man. For as sure as you are standing there now, you are going to end up with your ear full of cider. Now, Mindy, I do not suggest that you even clock Mindy's cheesecake.
You don't think that.
However, if you're really looking for some action, I'll bet you the same thousand that you do not know the color of the necktie that you have on. Well,
No bets. Lou, what a crazy color.
You took Adelaide to the drugstore. She said to pick you up after the show at a hot box. And don't be late.
Yes, dear. I mean, yes.
yes, dear. That is husband talk if I ever heard of it. Nathan, you are true. And Adelaide, you have the kind of doll that is most difficult to unload.
I don't want to unload her. Well, I love Adelaide. And a guy without a doll, well, a doll's a necessity.
Nathan, I am not putting a rap on dolls. Just figuring weight for age. All dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
So how come you ain't got a doll? How come you're going to Havana along without one?
I like to travel light. But if I do wish to take a doll with me, there is a large assortment available.
Not real. Eyeglass doll, huh?
Any doll. You name it.
Any doll, I name it. You'll bet on that. You'll bet $1,000 that if I name a doll, you'll take her on a trip to Havana tomorrow.
You got yourself a bet.
2 of our pamphlets. They will give you a good deal of comfort. And we're holding a midnight prayer meeting on Thursday, which I'm sure you will wish to attend.
I'm sure. Miss Sarah,
How do you know my name?
allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sky Masterson. I hope that you will not think I am getting out of line, but it's great to see a pretty dog, nice-looking woman like you, sacrificing herself for the sake of others.
Here's another pamphlet that I think you should read.
Of course, I will need a lot of personal help from you. How about we have dinner or something?
I think not. Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying is a sin. Look, I'm a big sinner. If you get me, it's 8 to 5, the others will follow. Why won't you let me help you? I bet I can fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
I'll make you a proposition. When is this big meeting of yours? Thursday? I guarantee I have it filled with sinners.
And what's my end of the party?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here,
What's this?
Sky Masterson's marker for 12 sinners. If you don't think it's good, ask anybody in town. I owe you 12 sinners. I'll pick you up at noon tomorrow, too.
At noon?
It'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
El Cafe Cubano in Havana.
Havana?
Where else would you want to eat? Our Johnson's? The plane gets us there in about 5 hours the same night.
Please go away.
Somewhere in the world there must be a man who would appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what this man would be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I'm not interested in what he will not be. I'm interested in what he will be.
Don't worry.
And you'll know at a glance by the 2 pair of pants. No. He's talking about love. You can't do it like that. What are you picking, a guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you let me hear how Gary feels about the big heart rod? Well, I'll tell you. I'll know when my love comes. I'll know in my heart. I'll know and I won't ask. Am I right? Am I wise? Am I smart? But I'll stop and I'll stare at that face in the crowd.
Been reading a lot of books lately. Becoming a regular bookie.
Nathan, darling, this is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me when I went to about my cold.
How was your cold?
It's the same. So when the doctor asked me how long I had it, I told him a long time. So he told me it might be due to psychology and gave me this book.
You haven't got that, have you?
Nathan, this is a type of psychology which tells us why girls do certain kinds of things. What do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
It's a wedding veil. I've had it 3 years, but I will not show it to you because it's bad luck. Would you like to see it?
It's bad luck.
So you see, Nathan dear, I got the veil, so now all I need is our license and our blood test.
Or what?
Blood test. It's law.
What a city. First they close my crap game, then they open my veins.
Nathan, you're not planning on running your crap game again, are you?
Adelaide, how can you think of such a thing? We'll be all right. I mean, you know why I closed it in the first place. It's because I love you and I want us to be the 2 happiest married couple in the whole world.
You. I'm all dated up with Society Max, and it breaks on account of your dopey crack game. Honest, Adelaide, I pity you.
Adelaide, look at me, I'm on my knees.
Oh, get up and remind me of your crap game.
Adelaide, you're getting yourself upset. We're gonna be all right. After all, we love each other, and we're gonna get married.
I don't believe you anymore.
Adelaide, cheer up. You'll feel better tomorrow. Let's see that old smile. That's my girl. See you tomorrow.
Says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration they react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting
She gave him a look that could have cooled off the moose at mating time.
Great! Just so he don't take her to Havana.
Havana? He couldn't take this doll to New Rochelle. Hey, where's Nathan? He got to running up the game.
I don't know. I suppose trying to see Adelaide. She's mad at him again.
Home with Adelaide. Always taking his mind off honest work.
Yeah. It's too bad that a smart businessman like Nathan has to go fall in love with his own fiancée.
You know, Lenny, that's his weakness. But we should be more tolerant, because I am told that that is the worldwide weakness. See your guy, reach for stars in the sky. You can bet that he's doing it for some love. When his father's wrong, will you agree? Chances are he's the same as only John can be corrected. Who needs a jet, paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could mind the Taj Mahal? Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money. That the guy's only doing it for some love. When you see a sport and his cash has run short, make a bet that he's taking it for some dough. When a guy wears tails with the friendly whites, who the heck do you think he's tickling pink on Saturday night? When a lazy slob takes a good steady job and he smells like Vitalis and Barbasol. Call it dumb, call it clever, but isn't it us forever that the guy's only doing it for some dough, some dough, some dough. The guy's only doing it for some dough.
Lost him. I do think you should have paid some attention to him. He's attended every street meeting we've had this morning. And as anxious as ever. Very.
By the way, hey Sarah, you spoke beautifully this morning.
I can't reach these people. I never should have volunteered for this post.
You can't give up.
Well, let's go into lunch. General Cartwright. Good morning, Sarah. Cartwright. Good morning, General. We didn't know you were coming to town today, General. Sarah, there's something I want to talk to you about. Won't you come inside? Have some lunch with us?
I don't have time, dear. I have several other calls to make. Sarah, we at headquarters have decided to close this branch of the mission.
Close the mission? General, please. Someone can do good here, even if I can't. So you announced a big meeting for tomorrow night.
Will anyone be here?
Pardon me, I couldn't have overhearing. General, my name is Sky Masterson, former sinner.
How do you do?
How do you do? I wish to protest the closing of this mission. I believe Miss Sarah can be a big success here.
I'm glad to hear that, but I'm not so certain.
$1 will get you 10.
What?
General, might I make a suggestion? Why don't you come to the meeting tomorrow night and find out for yourself?
My proclamation had a chance.
General, I personally guarantee you 12 genuine sinners.
Well, hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
All have your carnations?
Remember, no one will be let into the game unless they got the right carnation. It's like a password.
Okay, but where's the game?
I'll tell you in a minute. Nathan, is it all set? Can I tell the guys to pick up both from our garage?
Not yet. Joel wants his dough first.
But it's 11 o'clock. They won't be here much longer.
So, Sumi.
Nathan, if
marry.
I like me Big Julie from Chicago.
Miss Julie.
Maybe you shoot crabs. Let's shoot crabs.
Nathan, if you not have a place to be gay, Big Julie will be considerably displeased. And Big Julie does not like to be displeased.
Big Julie, believe me when I tell you that when Nathan Detroit arranges something, you can count on that.
Well, an interesting gathering indeed. The spring society, Angie the Hawk, Friday Knack, Rusty Charlie, Liverless Lou. What's vacation, gentlemen?
Goodbye, girls. See you tomorrow.
Bye,
It's a party. It's a bachelor. Nathan is getting married. What?
That is correct, Lieutenant. Nathan is getting married.
Yes, sir. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow.
Which nobody can have tonight.
I'm so thrilled. Why didn't you tell me?
It was a surprise.
When I saw you here with all these fine gentlemen, I never would dream it was a bachelor dinner. I thought it was a...
Oh, it's a bachelor dinner. Yes, sir, bachelor dinner.
Just think, after 14 years, I'm finally going to become Mrs. Nathan Detroit. Time certainly does fly.
Tell me, Nathan, when is the happy day?
When will it be, Nathan?
Oh,
Nathan, these good fellows are right enough to give you a bachelor dinner. You should at least tell them the way.
well, we need time for a license.
You could elope.
What?
You can drive down to Maryland. They're marrying right away, and they won't even ask you for a blood test.
Ain't that unhealthy?
Oh, Nathan, let's do it.
Oh, what the heck?
My congratulations to Nathan, and I hope nothing is in forever.
Oh, Nathan, I got so much to do before you elope. You'll be at the hot box tomorrow night, right?
I'll reserve a table. Make you dressed up as whatever you elope.
I can't wait.
Nathan, you are a lucky fellow indeed. With the most beautiful doll. Ain't that right, Big Julie?
Let's shoot.
Nathan, you better find a place.
How can I? The money from Sky ain't come yet.
Maybe it will come. Maybe he took the doll to Havana.
Couldn't have. How could he? She couldn't have gone.
Dulce de leche. It's Spanish for milkshake. Oh, sugar. And a sort of native flavoring. Bacardi. Oh, only enough to act as a preservative.
This would be a wonderful way to get children to drink their milk.
Let's remember Dulce de leches, please.
I think we better hurry if we want to catch the plane back to New York.
You want to go back to New York?
I'm taking you back.
I know, gentlemen.
You know why I met you in the first place? I made a bet. That's why I took you to Havana. I made a bet.
How else would a girl get to be a gambler?
I got to think what's best for you.
You talk just like a missionary.
I must have behaved very badly.
No, you will find.
Oh, golly. I don't know how I'll get home with all this stuff. Sky, hello.
Oh, good evening.
Oh, look, the girls give me a kitchen shower.
That's wonderful, Adelaide. You know Miss Sarah.
How do you? Well, hello. You see, tomorrow night, right after the hot box, we're eloping, Nathan and I.
Good luck.
Thank you, Sky. Gee, I feel like a housewife already. Dun, 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 dun,
Well, Miss Adelaide certainly seems very happy. sinners.
Exactly. It's wonderful. Where have you been, Sarah? I've been to Cuba. You're even more tired than I am.
What's this? What's going on inside the mission? And what is this?
Disaster!
Wait a minute, I'm losing 10 kids. I see a monster in the sky time. This is the first time I ever see a floating crack game going full blast inside of the mission.
Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this, don't you? Sarah,
This wouldn't have happened if I hadn't. I never should have gone with you. Well,
no, it wasn't. You went with me to help the mission.
did I?
Will I see you tomorrow?
Everyone is welcome at the mission.
That's not what I mean.
It's no good, Scott. You said it yourself. It's no good.
Why not? What kind of doll are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll. Scott, you gonna see Miss Adelaide? I read a message for her. From Nathan.
What's the message?
Let's see, it's Nathan's in Pittsburgh. Somebody fallen with what is it? Hey, that's not bad.
Wait. Leslie, where is Nathan?
Traffic's still going on. Hey, Julie. Being the big loser he is not what you gave the Terminator.
Where is he?
Are you looking for some action?
No. I need to talk to some of the fellows before I go. I gave you my marker to, well, some. And I kind of want to clean it up, but
We'll see you outside.
what about the best?
Hi, Miss Adelaide. Nathan, accidentally fallen in with a rare tropical ant. Goodbye. But, Sky, I don't understand. We're supposed to get alone tonight. It's because of the crap game again.
You know, Nathan, why does it surprise you?
But he promised to change.
Change. Why is it the minute you dolls get a guy you like, you take him way in for alterations?
Why is you guys can't marry like normal people? Have a home with wallpaper and bookends.
Guys like Nathan in Detroit and, yeah, Sky Masterson. We don't belong in life like that. So when a doll gets mixed up with a guy like us, it's no good. See you in a couple months.
Do you see Nathan before you go?
Maybe.
Tell him I never want to see him again. And to call me here.
Why don't you fall in love with somebody else?
Just wait till you fall in love. You'll understand.
Yeah.
I just want to get away from this place. To go somewhere where
All the sinners are respectful and well behaved.
you saw what happened last night. They gambled in our mission.
And someday they'll be praying there. Even a man like Sky Masterson. He came seeking refuge.
Who came seeking me? Did you know that?
I knew that the minute he started thinking on me. I didn't think he'd get so attached.
The man I love will not be a gambler.
Hope you love him enough, sir.
Evening, Sarah. Have nothing. How goes it with the soul saving? Tonight's the big meeting, isn't it?
It's supposed to be the general.
The general's a tough doll, eh?
We've got to hurry.
Sarah, you're forgetting something. But being a gambler, I never forget things like this. You have my marker for 12 sins.
Mr. Masterson, last night the mission was of friends, so let's just say we're even.
If you don't pay off the marker, I'll tell the whole town you're a dirty bum.
Nicely. Where's the crab game?
Well, it's about a 10-minute walk from here. This way. Where y'all going? I came here to shoot crabs. Let's shoot crabs. We've had enough. Let's go home.
See the Julie. Boys are slightly fatigued from weariness. I've been shooting crap for quite a while now, namely 24 hours.
I'm not care who is tired. I am down 25 G's, so nobody sleeps.
See, logic of Big Julie. It is not that he's a bad loser. It is merely that he prefers to win. Right, Big Julie?
I will now play on credit. At Detroit, I will blow you really or really. If I lose, I will give you my money.
And if I lose,
You will give her the cash.
I'm here with Big Julie.
You will give me the cash.
Your dice, Big Julie?
Wouldn't it be more convenient? Wait. Oh, shoot! I just remembered I'm eloping tonight. Adelaide's waiting for me. Nope.
Get up to 2,000.
Wouldn't it be more convenient if I put in your pocket?
Get it up. Ha! 11. I'll miss. I will now play with you guys.
It's me.
Well, fresh blood, you looking for some action?
I like to talk to some of you guys.
We didn't talk it, we're shooting crap.
Only asking for 1 minute. It has to do with Miss Sarah Brown's mission.
Say, who is this fella?
It was the fellow I was telling you. Took the mission down to Savannah.
Look, fella, you're slowing up the action out here.
If you're looking for some action, would you care to make a small wager on a proposition?
What's the proposition?
Am I left-handed or right-handed?
Now, how would I know a thing like that?
I'll give you a clue.
Kindly return this disused homework.
Listen up, guys. Tonight, in Miss Sarah Brown's mission, located at 409 West 49th Street, they're holding a midnight prayer meeting. I promised that I would deliver to them some sitters. And when it comes to sitting, most of you are high up among the paint cards.
I ain't spending my evening in no hallelujah joint.
I guarantee you the air in the mission smells cleaner than down here. And maybe you could learn something new besides the odds of living a fool the hard way. Well, I tried. See you around, Nathan.
See a sky. Oh, about the Havana business. I regret I temporarily do not have the 1,000 days.
You don't gotta pay me. You won.
Nope. I thought you took Miss Sarah Savannah.
You thought wrong.
Big Julie, get up. I now have go to roll, but this time with my dice.
Nothing doing. With them dice, you cannot make a pass to save your soul.
What'd you say?
I says, with them dice, he cannot make a pass to save his soul.
Well, then maybe I can make a pass to save his. And yours. And yours. And his. I bet each of you $1,000 against your soul. 1,000 cash against a marker for your souls. If I win, you show up at the meeting tonight. Okay? 1 meeting.
Okay by me.
By me too.
You, Nathan. 1,000 against your soul.
Me, I don't even know if I've got one.
Got it someplace. Give me the dice. Give me some room. I got a little more than dough riding on this one. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me. The pickings have been lucky, and yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget
sweetheart, baby, how can you go on like this over one lousy elopement? Adelaide, please.
It's no use, Nathan. I've succeeded in not being able to upset you no more. I've got you completely Oh, Nathan.
Adelaide, don't ever do that to me again. I can't stand it. We'll have a home. We'll get married. A tiny white house with a green fence, just like the Whitney colors.
Nathan, we can still make everything all right. Look, it's not even midnight yet. 5 minutes to 12. Let's go over it now.
Okay, Adelaide.
Come on, Nathan. We'll be late.
I can't.
Why not?
Well, I gotta go to a prayer meeting.
Nathan, that is the biggest lie I've ever heard.
Adelaide, you gotta believe me, please.
4 minutes past midnight. Won't anyone be coming? Sergeant Sarah, something is terribly wrong.
I know what's wrong, General. I'm wrong. I've failed. I've spoken to these people day after day, but my words still haven't reached them. I think you would better.
Come on, guys. Wait. Everybody here? Where's Nathan Detroit?
Present.
Sit down.
Sit down. Sit down, all of you. Got my eye on you, Harry.
What did I do? Besides, like the crab game and obviously.
I suggest that you do not indulge in any unpleasantness, since this is a mission, not Rosewood. Since I'm required to depart from Points West tonight, I'm appointing Nathan Detroit, Major Domo in my place. Anyone who does not conduct himself according to order will answer the Sky Masters in person.
What a remarkable young man.
So remember that, you guys. Sister, I will not hear that.
Gentlemen, for your honor, this meeting will be conducted by the head of our organization, General Carter.
It's wonderful to see our mission blessed by such evil-looking sinners. Now, who would like to start the ball rolling by giving testimony?
Benny, give testimony.
I ain't no stool pigeon.
Come, brothers, I know it is difficult, but will one of you give testimony to the sin in your heart? Anyone?
Harry the horse.
I like when Sky, he was going for our souls.
I beg your pardon?
Sky Masterson, he owed us $1,000 for our souls. That's why we're here.
I don't think I understand.
I do, General. It means that they are only here because Mr. Masterson won them in a dice game.
How wonderful. This whole being the result of gambling. It shows how something good can come out of something evil. Sergeant Sarah, you have done a remarkable work. Anyone else?
Aha!
We will now hear testimony from Brother Nicely.
Well, it happened to be kind of funny. Like a dream. Yeah, that's it. A dream.
Tell us in your own words.
I dreamed last night I got on the boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood, and I hollered, "It's for me!" The passengers, they
I gotta get it off my chest. We did shoot Cracker last night, and we're all really sorry, aren't we, boys?
Yeah, we're sorry.
I'm really sorry.
And I did another terrible thing. I made a bet with a certain guy that cannot take a certain doll on a trip, although it did not cause any harm, as I won the bet.
You won the bet?
Sure, the guy said he didn't take the doll. And, well, that just makes me feel a lot better.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Now, gentlemen, we'll sing number 244, Follow the Fold.
Follow the fold and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. Down the hustle and you'll say no more. Follow, follow the fold.
Oh, hello. Good evening. I'm Adelaide, the well-known fiancé.
Oh, yes. When are you married?
It's well, of never.
I'm sorry, but try to be forgiving and understanding, and the pain will go away. In the Bible, it tells us in Obadiah.
So, you got a boyfriend named Obadiah, huh?
Obadiah was an ancient prophet.
Don't tell me. Nobody cries like that over an old guy. Whoever it is, you got it bad. I saw you with Sky Masterson the other night. Oh, no, not Sky. You love the Sky? 14.
Thought I hated him.
I thought I hated Nathan. I still think I do. It's love.
Can men like Sky ever change?
14 years I tried to change Nathan. I thought about how wonderful he would be if he were different. But men like you don't change.
A while ago at our prayer meeting, there were a couple of gamblers who acted as though maybe they could change.
Gambles at your prayer meeting? Is that even Detroit then?
I'm sure I heard that name.
How do you like that crap? Just when you should have been lying to me, he's telling the truth. I'm glad
Congratulations, Nathan. I'll lay you 8-5. You'll be very happy.
What Obadiah means is
Obadiah?
he wishes you every happiness, and so do I.
Thank you. I just know that Nathan and I are going to be happy. We're going to have a little place out in the countryside, and Nathan's going to be sitting beside me every single night.